Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you 9 simple commands that can help you. I'm going to give you every details to understand the commands. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the CMD prompt. To open CMD prompt, you have to come over into your start icon, and then you can simply search as CMD. Just simply open it as run as administrator. There will be a permission, click yes. And here is our CMD prompt open. So our first command winget space upgrade space dash dash all, and then we're going to click enter. Before that, I will say you this command means update all installed apps that winget can manage. Basically, it gives your outdated apps a little time to grow up moment. If you click on enter, now it's started. So as you can see that all updatable apps are updated right now. But if you don't want this kind of command, you just want to see which apps have updates available. It checks the menu first, but don't start the cooking yet, this sort of thing. So for that, you have to type winget upgrade. That's it, and then click enter. Now here you're going to see how many apps are available to upgrade. In my computer, it's right now I have only one, because when I pressed winget upgrade space dash dash all, I updated all the applications. So now we're going to move forward our third command, and that is sfc space scan now. So sfc space scan now means scans Windows system files and automatically repairs corrupted ones. Think of it as Windows checking its own bones for cracks. You got it? Now if you click on enter and check it out. After we're going to try another new command. Basically, it's used for repair the Windows system image when deeper corruption exists. Useful when SFC says, yeah, I need backup. Then you can simply run this command. And then we're going to talk about another new command named chkdsk space /r. It scans your drive for file system errors and bad sectors, then tries to recover readable data. This one can take a while, so let it do its detective work. So if you click on enter, then you have to press Y and then click enter, and the volume will be checked the next time the system restarts. So when you restart your PC, it will going to check it. And then we're going to type another new command, type ipconfig flushdns, and then click enter. It will going to flush your DNS server. Simply type this command and it will going to drop your current IP address from the network. Basically, alright network, I am returning this one. So here you get your all network connection IP address. After, we can type another new command, ipconfig renew. Basically, it requests a fresh IP address from your router or DHCP server, the network version of getting a new SID. If you click on it, then you get it. And now we're going to move forward to another new command. This one, netsh space winsock space reset. What it does, it resets the Windows network socket catalog, often useful when internet related apps suddenly stop behaving. So if you click on enter, it will going to solve that problem. It is netsh space int space IP space reset. It resets TCP/IP network settings back toward their default state. Good for fixing stubborn network configuration problems. And then if you click on it, you fix it. Then you can simply type another new command. You can simply type this command and then it resets TCP related networking settings, useful when TCP connections are acting like they woke up on the wrong side of the motherboard, and simply click enter. It will going to reset of all TCP parameters, and now it's showing okay. And then our next command is this one. Basically what it does, it shows your physical drivers, their type, HealthStatus, and operational status. Quick, are my disks still alive? You can simply check it by clicking on it. And you can simply see your SSD drive is healthy and it's completely okay. If you have different sort of driver, you can simply get there. After, we can simply try another new command, this one, tasklist. So basically what it does, it displays all currently running process along with their process IDs. Basically Windows showing you who's currently of the party. Then we can type another new command, this one, and what it does, it forcefully closes the process using its PID number, useful when one specific program refuses to live peacefully. And then we can type another new command. Here you can simply type the processname.exe file, that which one is causing the problem. Basically forcefully closes or process by its executable names, same evocation notice, just using the name listed of the IDs. Just simply check the IDs, and if you want to close them, any of this, then you can simply type the process name. Just clear it, just clear this and type the process name. From here you can simply type powershell /energy. You can simply type this command, creates an energy efficiency report and looks for power related problems or usual settings. Great for investigating battery or power consumption issue. So if you run it, you can simply enabling tracing for 60 seconds, and now you can simply see it observing the system behavior, then it's analyzing the trace data, and then it analyzes the complete and energy efficiency problem were found, 18 errors, 10 warning, and 47 informational. So it also, you can simply see the report over here. Then here we're going to type another new command, type mdsched. That is a bonus command. So what it does, it opens the Windows memory diagnosis tool to check your RAM for possible errors, because sometimes the problem isn't Windows, it's the brain of the PC forgetting how to behave. So if you click on it, and you can simply click on restart now and check for problems, it's recommended. And if you click on it, then it will going to solve your problem. All of your command will work after you simply press your restart button in your computer. Without restart, it won't work any of this command. This is the special 9 commands that you need to know as a Windows user. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you for another videos. Till then, goodbye.